Shilpa and a very warm welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today we are going to talk about that one mistake I did with my retinol skincare regime that completely damaged my skin for some time. I had got a lot of adult acne, there were a lot of marks on my face, and somehow the texture had gone so bad that I lost my confidence for some time. And yeah, it was all because of that one mistake I did in my retinol routine. If you are someone who's just starting with your retinol routine or has just inculcated retinol in their skincare regime, then this video is going to be very helpful for you. So let's talk about it. I'm going to make this very quick, starting off with my history, a bit of background, okay? So I just turned 36 this year on 1st June. Yay, happy 2 months, belated birthday to me. And I have been someone who's not been very active with my skincare. Up until my 34, I was very careless. I would sometimes wear a sunscreen, I would sometimes not wear a sunscreen. I would use moisturizers here and there. Mostly I would use makeup when I go out, but at home I used to believe that I don't have to do anything much, and that is how my skin is going to stay young and innocent. But that was kind of a wrong notion, and I have altered on that, and right now I'm pretty much into my skincare routine. Yes, when I started off, I started following these 10, 15, 20 step skincare regimes, like, you know, the toners and the serums and these serums and that thing and all these layers. That was very unnecessary. I don't advocate layering too much on your skin for skincare regime. Firstly, you should always remember that a good skincare regime starts from your gut. What you put into your mouth, what goes in your body is the foremost anti-aging property, anti-aging act that you should do. Okay, I'll make a video about it definitely. But today we are going to talk about the external regime about retinol. Now, why is retinol so popular? Retinol is called the gold standard of skincare and anti-aging because it is the gold standard for skincare and anti-aging. Its ingredients are so amazing for the skin, which when used the right way can do wonders for your skin. In about, I won't say a few months, I will bluntly call it more than a year or two, you can actually get the real anti-aging results on your skin, on your face literally. The collagen of your skin, its production is boosted. Also the pits and the marks on your face that has resulted with a lot of adult acne over time, acne overall, or probably could be any other reason, also is repaired. But this repairing doesn't happen in just a few months. Take it from 6 months to 1 or 2 years, but your face will become, good. Your skin will become very smooth, and also it is going to give your skin a glass-like effect, again if used properly. Okay, that was about retinol. And retinol is there as an active ingredient or as a base ingredient in many of the cosmetic products, because it is of course an amazing product and it is very popular. But the most popular and the actual gold standard cream for retinol is the Tretinoin. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what we are going to mostly discuss today. The Tretinoin, that is the Tretin, okay, which is 0.05%, okay. You should not use more than 0.25%, 0.025% in the beginning. And later, if you're a pro, you go on to a few years, then you can use the higher percentage. Now, I give retinol, I give this cream the credit of making my face this clear that it is right now. I'm happy with it, and also for giving it its glow and texture. And how to do it the right way, I'm going to explain it to you. So let's talk about how I started using retinol and why I started using retinol. So like I told you, up until 34 I was very careless with my skincare, but then I started to learn about it because I wanted to learn things that is not only going to enhance my beauty, but is also going to enhance my longevity, is also going to enhance my features over time. And definitely if you're talking about good skincare, then retinol had to come up in the topic. Yeah, so I decided to do it the right way. Now, to do the retinol the right way is, first of all, not adding the strong retinol right away to your skincare routine. You are not supposed to do that. Firstly, you are supposed to introduce this ingredient in a mild version, probably, which is a base ingredient or maybe one of the top ingredients in a product which is like a cream or a cosmetic product of a beauty brand. Okay, once your skin is habituated to that retinol and quite a few months pass, when your skin is introduced to that retinol and is habituated completely, then you are supposed to use the strong form of it. When you start using the strong form, it is highly suggested that you start off with once a week and then you go down to twice a week in a couple of weeks, and then you slowly go down to, you know, after 3 days and then after 2 days, as per your skin is reacting, as per your skin is showing the results. But don't go overboard and don't just start off with using that active and strong ingredient in the very first day, every day a part of your skincare routine. Now what you also have to be careful is that when you are using the strong active ingredient of retinol like the tretinoin, then you are not supposed to exfoliate your skin before and after on the same, like if you are using retinol on a day, the day before, the day after, you are not supposed to exfoliate your skin, because retinol is already an exfoliating ingredient. One. Secondly, you are supposed to use a strong sunscreen. When you go out the next day, it's recommended that even when you're at home, you use a sunscreen. Especially when you go out, you use a sunscreen and use a layer again after 5 hours or so. Okay, these are very important 2 things to remember. And when you are using the retinol, on the night when you're using the retinol, you are not supposed to use any other active ingredient that does not go with the retinol. Now if I start showing you what goes with the retinol and what does not go, this video is going to be another 2 hours long, so I'll keep it for the next day. But for now, please remember that you have to do your research properly. Okay, now let's come to the main mistake that I did. So what I did is, for the first 2023, the second half of the year, I started using the retinol night cream by Dot & Key. Lovely cream, lovely smell, and also it is effective and mild at the same time, because it was an introductory baseline retinol ingredient. So I started using it every day. That is possible. Okay, so second half of the year, every night I used the retinol, Dot & Key retinol night cream. Went well and good for me. In fact, I started seeing visibly good changes on my skin texture and also on the spots and the dark spots from acne mostly. What I get is I started seeing visible lightness on it. You can say that I saw a visible lightness of 40% or 30%, which is great when you start using any cream and it shows a result in 3 to 4 days time, and it continues to show results, which means that it is a great cream. Okay, that was it for the retinol of Dot & Key. There are other retinol creams that you can research on, but please make sure that the retinol ingredient is not very strong, like I mentioned before. Now, starting 2024, around January, February, I don't remember exactly when, I decided that now it is time to move on to the stronger retinol, that is the Tretinoin. Okay, that is this one. So I started using Tretinoin. Now what do I do for my skincare routine, and what is it that I did? We are coming to that. First of all, you apply makeup or you don't apply makeup, but every night before you apply your night skincare routine, you are supposed to thoroughly wash your face, and you are supposed to see that your face is very clean. Your face does not get clean just by using a face wash, especially at night. So you are supposed to use something that is going to double cleanse your face. Okay, so what I do, this video is not sponsored, I'm not showing you any of these products so that you purchase it. Okay, you can select your choice, your brand, what your skin suits, but this is what I do. I'm just giving you as a reference. A cleansing balm or a cleansing oil is essential when it comes to deep cleansing your face after, especially in the evening when you are wearing off your makeup and you want to do your skincare routine. Okay, so this is what I use. I use the Dot & Key cleansing balm. This has got a lovely smell, a lovely texture, and very less application also removes all your makeup completely. Yes, but there is also this mask element on your face, right? So for that you have to double cleanse your face and you have to use a proper gel based face cleaner. This is my choice because this Dot & Key barrier ripping hydrating gentle face wash has suited me. This one, strawberry also flavor also suits me a lot, and I use only these two. So first I do a cleansing balm and then I do a cleansing face wash. Just to give you a quick reminder, I'm not talking about my night skincare routine here, but I'm just giving you a heads up with what leads to the tretinoin usage, or the step where tretinoin comes into play. Okay, so now that my face is very clear, I use the multipeptides 10% multipeptides face serum, which is from the Minimalist. You can use a face serum of your choice that is going to fight what your skin is facing, that is going to enhance the property or issue that your skin is having right now. Okay, but this is my current multi-peptide serum. Multi-peptide is because it has got all the peptides this is necessary for your skincare and for anti-aging properties, and this has been a very game changer for me, because I have seen my texture becoming really good with this serum. Immediate usage of it only, it shows. I don't know if you guys happens with you, but if some product suits you, it starts showing immediate results. Otherwise it just doesn't show any result, or it spoils, right? In a few days only you can come to know. And after that I use the Ceramide 0.3% moisturizer. Great moisturizer, does not have any smell, has a lovely texture. Now the right way to use a retinol is, first you use, if you use a serum you use, otherwise you don't. Okay, but when it comes to the moisturizer, first you use the moisturizer and then you wear a retinol and then you wear your moisturizer again. It is called the sandwich technique or the sandwich method, and the right way to use a tretinoin. Why? Because retinol, sorry. Why? Because retinol is very strong ingredient and it also dries your face. So when you are layering it with 2 layers of moisturizer, it enhances, it locks the moisture of your face and does not let your skin damage because of the extra dryness. So that is the precaution we are taking. Okay, so that is what I do. I first use 1 layer of it on my skin and then I use the tretinoin and then I use another layer. Now let's come to the mistake. What I started doing is I used my retinol on, I used it properly like a good regime for a few days. First day I used, then I used it after 5 days, and then again I kept a gap of 5 days, I used it. It went on. But then I started getting confident. So that 5 days I made 3 days, and those 3 days I made 2 days very soon. Within 2 months, from a gap of, which should be a week or at least 5 days a max for at least continuously 2-3 months, I did not maintain that. I started using it 5 days twice, then 3 days and then 2 days, and then I got more confident because my skin was starting to get clear, my acne was really clearing out, also the texture had become good, and there was like a glow from within, like there is a glow coming from within your face. So I was feeling so happy about it. I was feeling so joyous about that fact that I was like, dude, I'm gonna just do this every day now, because it seems that my skin is habituated to this. It seems that I haven't got any of the negative side effects that people talk about, that ladies are talking about online. So let me do it. Okay, so I started using it. After just again a couple of weeks, it came down to 1 day every day. Okay, mistake number 1. Mistake number 2, I started, it's told that you are supposed to use a very small pea size of the tretinoin, of the retinol. That's enough, because that's strong. That's just enough. Don't worry about smudging it all over your face. It's gonna damage your face. 1 pea size, tuck, 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 and you're supposed to smudge it. It goes away instantly. What I did was, when I started getting confident, along with using it more frequently, and then later by the end of 2 months every day, I also started using double the pea size. I did not go from pea size to a bit more. I went from pea size to double the size. Like, I would call it overconfidence, that it has started to do really well. It's enhancing my skin. It's not going to harm it because it has suited me. Otherwise by now something would have gone wrong. And then hell went down, because after a few days my skin started showing extra dryness. At the same time, there were lots of adult acne on my face. it was kind of unbearable. And here, everywhere, I still have got some here. Okay, it's covered up with makeup right now, but there is still some here. This has been like common for me, you know, adult acne that comes below, that comes around your jawline. But then it was worse. It was like really bad. It was dark, and I was not also able to cover it up with makeup. It was that bad. And there was like mix of everything. There was acne, there was spots, there was dryness. It was just a horrible story, and it just took me a few days, in fact, to realize. So when that happened, I started using more of the Tretinoin, thinking that, oh my god, what has happened? I started thinking, is it because of my protein? Is it because the ghee that I'm taking? Is it because of what that I recently started taking? Because I'm not somebody who takes junk every day. I don't take soda, I don't take too much sugar as well. So I was wondering what I ate, where that, you know, all this happened. But then it took me a few days to realize that, dude, this is the reason. I overdid what was doing good. Too much of anything is not good. And this is exactly what happened with me. Instantly, I stopped using the retinol at all. I still use my peptide. I still use the moisturizer. I still use my morning skincare routine. I'll tell you about it. But for some time, I stopped using the Tretinoin. Absolutely. I wanted my skin to completely forget about it. I wanted the ill effects to completely go. Now see, it is supposed to repair your skin, but if you're overdoing it, that only hampers your skin. So it kind of did that same thing to me. And when I stopped, in a couple of days only, my skin started clearing. So that was my proof that, okay, this was the reason that my skin was damaged. Okay, I took a lot of time. I took a few weeks then to not at all use the Tretinoin, and then slowly I started inculcating it in my skincare routine. But now I am not doing what I did before. I am still in once in a few days, like once in 4 days regime right now, and I don't plan to change it anytime sooner. I'm going to stick to once a 4 days for at least 2 months, 3 months, 2 months maybe, and then I might go to once in 3 days, but I'm not going to hurry like before. And definitely this time I am not going to increase the quantity more than a pea size, because I realized how strong it is and what it can do to your face if it's done frequently and if it's done in more quantity. Yes, definitely there'll come a time in a year where I can use it. I'll be at that stage where I can use it every day. But up until then, my skin needs to completely get habituated. See, also what happens is that when you are using such strong ingredients, and especially when it comes to retinol, all the bacteria in your skin, it has to die out completely. So you get a splurge of acne, you get a splurge of what has been hidden under the layers of your skin. That is also the reason. So you let it happen slowly, because we cannot just stay at home so that our skin will repair, right? We have to get out, we have to do our thing. I was getting very conscious doing, you know, shoots and everything. So now that it is getting better and I have understood the actual reason, I wanted to share this video, and I wanted to tell you guys that do not do what I did. And yes, do not fear using retinol at the same time, because it's a beautiful, lovely ingredient for your skin. It is the gold standard for anti-aging. It is the gold standard for getting a beautiful, beautiful, clear skin. And you can actually get clear skin goals by using this ingredient. I hope that this video was helpful, guys, and I'm going to make a lot of other videos regarding my experiences with ingredients, regarding my experiences with skincare, or any other experience that I think might help you guys. If you did like this video, if you do like me, then do subscribe to my channel right away, and also click on the bell notification so that you get a notification whenever my video is out. Do watch my other videos. I put on blogs. I also have some videos on spirituality, because that's also my core interest. And yeah, that's it. Take care of yourself. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah. Bye.